Today on Game Pass Daily, I'll tell you about the games coming this week to Game Pass, give you a rundown of what's coming to Blizzcon, a new controller update brings a cool new feature, and Starfield is still holding it down. This and more coming up next. Happy Halloween, Game Pass family. I just rolled credits on Dead Space late last night, and goddamn, do I love that game. Plenty of scary games on Game Pass right now. I made a YouTube short letting you know about 5 games that I recommend on Game Pass for the holiday, so make sure to go check that out. Let's get straight into this week's Game Pass titles. Have you ever looked at a pigeon and thought, what is going on in your head? Well, think no more. Headbangers puts you and 29 others in the eye of the pigeon while you battle it out in a rhythmic challenges to find out who is the ultimate master headbanger. Headbangers Rhythm Royale drops today on Game Pass for Xbox, PC, and cloud. Compete against each other in mind-bending musical mini-games, screw over your competitors with power-ups, and collect crumbs to customize your very own pigeon. Grab your friends and battle through mini-game madness through online cross-platform multiplayer. With 23 mini-games across 4 rounds, each Headbangers level contains a new challenge and a stimulating and unique musical twist. Each round escalates in difficulty, progressing musical frenzy until the final round. Keep as cool as a cucumber and get that bread. Mini-games will test your memory, rhythm, reflexes, reaction time, and most importantly, your rap ability. Simple controls paired with engaging gameplay means this musical party is available for all. Next up, enjoy meditative vibes in Jusant, an action puzzle climbing game. Jusant is available today on Game Pass for Xbox, PC, and cloud. Scale an immeasurably tall tower and ascend to new heights alongside your watery companion. Master your climbing tools, find your way through diverse biomes, and piece together the tower's past. Jusant is a brand new action puzzle climbing game and a meditative journey to the top of a tall tower. Challenge yourself at your own pace, explore different paths, and unravel the secrets of a bygone civilization. Master your climbing tools and watch your stamina meter to successfully navigate this mysterious and changing tower. As you go higher and hone your skills, you'll have to figure out how to best use the tools at your disposal to get where you want to go. Explore alternative paths to find clues about what happened here. Jusant looks pretty interesting to me. I love a good palate cleanser game after playing some hardcore shooters, and this looks like it fits the bill. A century has passed since the fall of the Edoran Empire at the hands of an unprecedented plague that swept the nation. Now the land is rife with mercenary work, banditry, and thievery, with honor having become an almost entirely forgotten virtue. War Tales is available today on Game Pass for Xbox, PC, and cloud. War Tales is an open RPG in which you lead a group of mercenaries in their search for wealth across a massive medieval universe. Explore the world, recruit companions, collect bounties, and unravel secrets of the tombs of the ancients. Now, prepare to lead a group of unscrupulous characters in a massive open world where combat, death, and thirst for riches will dictate your day-to-day life. Your goal is to survive and thrive in this harsh and hostile world by any means necessary. From Outer Loop Games comes Thirsty Suitors, a game about culture, relationships, family pressures, and expressing oneself. Thirsty Suitors is available Thursday, November 2nd for Xbox, PC, and cloud. Can Jala handle her demanding parents, reconcile with her exes, and mend broken friendships in time for her sister's wedding? Will she be ready for the impending visit of the family's terrifying and judgmental matriarch? Through the game's story, Jala will confront her exes in cinematic turn-based battle sequences. In this title, we have over-the-top combat with upgrades, special abilities, and a unique mood system that lets you take advantage of vulnerabilities. Take the fight to skate punks, random suitors, and ultimately, your exes. Blizzcon 2023 kicks off this week, starting on November 3rd and ending on November 4th. It's crazy to think, even though this is a Blizzard show, it's technically under Xbox. That's pretty wild. I don't expect much news in the Game Pass department, But let's take a quick look at the broadcast schedule for the con. November 3rd starts off with a 2.5-hour opening ceremony. I'm going to come back to that in a minute. Followed by World of Warcraft, What's Next, Overwatch 2, a deep dive, WoW Classic, What's Coming Next, Hearthstone, What's Coming Next, and the mobile game Warcraft Rumblings. The next day, November 4th, is a deep dive for World of Warcraft, what is coming next for Overwatch 2, then a Diablo 4 campfire chat, then it ends with a community night and a performance from a band I've never heard of. It would be cool to see if we get surprises, and those might come during the opening ceremony since it's 2.5 hours long. Maybe we get some news that Overwatch will give us the promised campaign mode that was canceled and pissed off the entire internet. Or better yet, maybe they're bringing StarCraft back or porting WoW to console. But more likely, we could see the new IP called Odyssey from Blizzard. This survival game that we've heard little about has the character design and aesthetics much like Overwatch. Here's a clip of Jez and Randall Thor on the Xbox 2 podcast letting us know that Xbox fans should be excited for this upcoming show.
BlizzCon's happening next week. There's like a whole bunch of there's Overwatch stuff, Diablo stuff, but the opening ceremony is 2.5 hours long, which is really long. So everybody's sort of speculating that the reason it's that long is because they're going to announce Odyssey and that maybe have a panel about it afterwards. Is that a good is that something people should be thinking about and speculating on, Jez? It seems that may be the case.
I do think that we're gonna see some new stuff, and man, this is tough for me around because I know things.
Okay, you know things. Okay.
And I think
guys, it's tough for Jez. He knows things.
I know things, but I don't want to spoil things. But
Okay.
I will say, I think Xbox fans will want to watch it.
It feels like Blizzard really needs a win lately, and I think a new IP to excite fans would be a good start in that direction. If you want to watch BlizzCon live, make sure to tune into youtube.com/Blizzard on November 3rd at 11 a.m. Pacific time and November 4th at 12 p.m. Pacific time. Next up, keyboard mapping has made its way onto certain Xbox controllers. Not all the controllers, of course, but the Xbox Elite Controller Series 2 and the Xbox Adaptive Controller are both getting this feature. What does this mean? It means you can keybind almost 90 keyboard keys to any of the controls or the paddles. Also, if you are a PC gamer that uses a controller, which is exactly how I play games on PC, you now can play games that are specifically made for only keyboard and mouse. This is definitely welcoming. I love seeing new features like this. Next up, Starfield released on September 6th, and in less than a month, it had surpassed 10 million players. This we already knew, but what we didn't know was if it moved the needle for Game Pass subscribers. Well, according to Microsoft CEO Satya Nadella, during the latest earnings call for Q1 of 2024, which if you didn't know, goes from July 1st to the end of September, it seems like Starfield set a record on launch day for the most Game Pass subscriptions added on a single day ever. Of course, we don't actually have that number because Microsoft does not share those numbers with us, but it seems like a new IP with a lot of excitement behind it does in fact make a difference. We also learned from Matt Piscatella, the executive director and video game industry analyst at Circana, that Starfield ranked second in September for monthly active users, only behind the juggernaut Fortnite. You might also notice looking at this thing that 3 out of the top 5 are all now under the Xbox umbrella, and that would be Starfield, Call of Duty, and Minecraft. Party Animals, which made this list into the top 10, now has a new Halloween update. The Xbox Game Pass Brawler is adding a new map, some ghost-themed outfits, pumpkins and decorations, new store items, and more to patch 1.2. Before I wrap things up today, let's take a look at what's leaving Game Pass in the next couple of weeks. Leaving Game Pass on November 15th, we have Coffee Talk and Exapunks. We also have Ghost Song and Gungrave Gore. Next up, we have Football Manager 2023 and Lapin. And last but not least is Townscaper. That's all I got for you guys today, so thank you so much for watching. Make sure to subscribe to Game Pass Daily on YouTube, follow us on Twitter, and join our Discord gaming community. I'll see you next time.